Hello, my name is Holly Tokarzik, and I'm a first grade teacher at Greenville County School District in South Carolina. Today, we are going to discuss the importance and benefit of implementing podcasts in the general education classroom. We are also going to unveil how it benefits both teachers and students. Today, we are going to explore an implementation plan and timeline that you can integrate within your school today. Thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started. For today's presentation, the following objectives will be explored: the rationale, the project goals, the implementation, and the timeline. Let's begin with the rationale. Why podcasts? Research says that podcasts boost student learning and teacher effectiveness. They increase rigor for existing curriculum and meet the needs of the modern student. Podcasts provide opportunity to learn through innovative technology, and they reach a wide audience and offer accessibility for learning from home. With this particular podcast plan, you will be able to create a school-wide virtual library or a bank of rich academic content that can be used by both teachers and students. Podcasts can be used in the classroom. They can be used at home. They can be used while they're on a walk. And with the research proving that students are able to engage and listen for longer lengths of time and have strong takeaways is powerful. Yes. What you are seeing on this slide is a funnel diagram. It illustrates that what you put into this podcast plan is what you're going to get out of it. In other words, the more opportunities that you provide your teachers and students to explore, discover, create, reflect, and implement podcasts into the curriculum, the more active engagement you are going to get from both teachers and students. On this slide, you are going to see the prospective timeline for implementing podcasts within your school. Ideally, the fall should be set aside for training purposes. Podcast training should be provided for all teachers, specialists, paraprofessionals, and administration. The training should begin with the who, what, when, where, why regarding podcasts. Teachers should be taught how to research pre-existing podcasts and practice simply implementing them into the classroom curriculum. By late fall, more professional development should be provided so that reflection can take place. Teachers should be collaborating at this point on best practice for implementing and integrating podcasts within instruction. By late fall, early winter, teachers should be supported in creating 1 to 2 high quality podcasts that will align with upcoming curriculum. Teachers should be listening to their colleagues' podcasts and peer reflecting on the content and design. Post reflection, teachers should be encouraged to upload their well-designed podcast to a school-wide virtual library where other staff members can have access to the podcasts. Students at this point should be able to also access some of these audio files. By June, teachers should continue to utilize podcasts in the curriculum as a supplemental resource or hands-on project for students. And in return, the library will continue to grow. By the end of the school year, this would be a wonderful time for the school to reflect on how they best implemented podcast in instruction. And from there, A new outline and timeline or roadmap should be designed by the staff for the following school year so that best practice can be put into place. I'd like to thank you for joining me on tonight's discussion on how to implement podcasts within your school. Remember, this is a introduction to podcasts, and this is something that is going to build upon year after year and have a strong beneficial impact on both your teachers and your students. I highly encourage you to explore this further and to adjust or modify the timeline or roadmap that best meets your staff. But what I can guarantee is that the implementation of podcasts as a supplement to instruction is going to be a wonderful attribute to your school. Best of luck, and thank you for joining me this evening.